Hey guys, Pippy again. It was finally time for me to move on from that wild space and see what adventures await me. Hopefully a way back to my island, or better yet, a way back home. Let's find out. I found a part of space with a lot of uninhabited and underdeveloped planets, with quite a bit of corporations floating around looking to explore them. You know what that means. Looks like I'll be jumping in to help them. So I went to a company called Jump Drive. Seems fitting. So let's get started. It seems that we are taking these tiles, laying them on our planets, then moving up our resources and gaining bonuses, life pods, and points. To start, I'll take a tile, place it on my planet, turn over an event card, and complete the action on the card if I'm able to, and move up my resources. That will end my turn. I'll flip over an event card first. That gains me a biomass patch. Oh, dang it! I forgot to rotate the space station first. I'm going to place my patch here, then take the tile from the space station and place it right next to my patch. The first actual tile I place out needs to be touching an edge, which it does. I'll go ahead and put a meteorite over the meteorite picture on this tile. Because it also showed a rover, I'll move one up on that track, which will let me put it out. The rovers allow me to get rid of meteorites by driving over them. We don't want too many meteorites out. They prevent scoring in any row or column they're in. Since the water on the tile was put on ice on the planet, I'll raise my water track up by 1. After everything is done on my turn, I'll rotate the space station once. Then I'll flip over an event card. Cool! I get an extra rover and I can put it out on a tile that I get this round. I'll go ahead and take this tile and enclose the life pod here. It has a meteorite, so I'll put that one out right away. I'll go ahead and put my extra rover out here. We also have 3 objectives that we'll be working towards. The first one is to advance the sieve track up to the maximum. The second one is to have all the planetary ice covered. And the third is to create a 3x3 grid of energy terrain. Since my tile is on water, my water will go up 1. I can either advance my rover or my water with my energy tile. I'll choose my rover track, raise it by 1, then move my rover to pick up the life pod. I am now able to put my life pod on a tech upgrade, which will give me added abilities. Those abilities include choosing a tracker and claiming all the benefits in its row once per game. I can treat a tech resource's energy during the tile placement. I can advance a tracker twice when using a synergy boost once per round. Teleport a rover to a tile of the same terrain, which costs 1 movement, and I can do that once per round. Or I can gain a synergy boost instead of a biomass patch once per round. I'll go ahead and choose to advance the tracker twice when using a synergy boost, which is to raise the track up 1, and synergy boosts are located on the tracks and they're the multicolored circles. We'll go ahead and rotate the space station and flip over an event card. Collect a life pod from the planet. Nice. I'll grab this one and put it on the teleporting of the rover. That'll definitely come in handy. Red rover, send my rover right over. I'm thinking I'll grab this water tile and put it out around here. Let me see how I want to do that. I'll put it out this way so it can push me closer to my 3x3 energy grid. I'll put out another meteorite, and then that triggers my water track to go up by 1. I don't see too much sieve coming up on the tiles, so because of my tech upgrade, I'm gonna move the sieve track up by 2. With the energy on my tile, I'll push my rover track up 1, then I can teleport it to another tile with my 1 movement. That will let me collect another meteorite. We'll go ahead and turn the space station one more time and draw the next event card. Advance biomass or water track. Let's advance the biomass. Since I can choose the inside or the outside tiles, I'll take the smaller inside one and place it on the water. I'll use my energy on the tile to raise my rover movement. Now I have 2 rover movement, so I'll move 1 here, then teleport over to this square. Turn the space station again and draw another event card. I can advance the rover or sieve track. I'll push my sieve track up, allowing me to take a sieve card from the top. 2 medals or gain a biomass patch. I'll take the patch and put that right here where there's only 1 square. I'll take this tile and sneak that right here. I'll put my meteorite out right away. Then I'll raise my tech track 1 and my rover track. I'll move this rover here, giving me a life pod, and the second rover will teleport up here. Lots of tech coming up, so I think I'll choose to treat tech resources as energy during tile placement. Rotate. Advance tech or water track. I'll advance my tech track since there's a synergy bonus. Because of my tech upgrade, I can move a track up 2 spots. Still not a lot of sieve coming up, so I'll move that track up by 2. I'll grab the 4 square tile and put that right here. I'm almost to my 3x3 energy terrain grid. I'll advance my water track up 1, and since the energy is touching the rover, I'll move my rover track up 1 too. I'll move 1, then teleport for 2. Good plan. Look, finally got some sieve. Rotate and flip. Advance the water or sieve track. Let's keep going on the sieve track. I can now look at the Civ 2 cards. Collect 2 life pods from your planet, or advance 3 different tracks up 1 each. Let's advance 3 different trackers 1 each. Let's start with the biomass, which will trigger the synergy boost. This is a once per round, so I won't be able to do it again if it gets triggered on another track. I'll move the sieve track up 2 for the tech bonus. That's another synergy boost, so I'll move the water up 1. The second track will be the water, and the third will be the sieve track. There's another synergy boost, so I'll move my rover up 1. I'll move my rover 2 spaces to get the life pod, and I'll put that on the top for a point at the end. That was just for the event card. I haven't even taken my tile yet. I'll take this tile and put it here. That'll let me move my biomass up 1, giving me a biomass token, which I will use to fill in that hole. I'm going to use the tech on the tile as energy so I can trigger either the biomass or water. I'm going to use it to move my biomass up 1. Rotate once, flip over. Regress the tech or the water track. I think I'll regress the tech track. I'll take the 3 square tile and place it right here. It's got another meteorite, so I'll put that out. And the biomass goes up 1. I'm going to use the tech as an energy and move my biomass up 1 more. Oh, I never unlocked the tech upgrade to use a synergy boost instead of taking a biomass patch. So I'll take the biomass patch and fill up this hole right here. Rotation and flippage. Advanced rover or biomass tracker. I'm going to move my rover track up so that I can start moving my rovers around. I'll move 1 space and remove the meteorite, then teleport for my second movement. Whew, looks like a lot of tech on the tiles coming up. I'll go ahead and slide this tile in here, raising my biomass up. And then I'll raise my tech up, giving me a synergy bonus, which means I can move the sieve up too. That'll give me another synergy bonus, so I'll move my rover up 1. Let's check out the 3rd sieve cards before we move the rover. Collect 3 life pods or move any 3 different tracks up 1 each. I already did the tracks cards, so I'll grab the life pods and get them out of the way for more tiles. I'll place 1 life pod on the tech upgrade so I can take a synergy boost instead of a biomass patch. I'm going to forgo the last 2 tech upgrades and just put the life pod up for endpoints. And now to move my rovers. There's 1, and teleport for 2 and take the meteorite. Rotate and card. Advanced rover or tech track. Let's advance the rover, which gives me 2 movements and a synergy. There's 1 movement. I meant to grab that meteorite, not discard it. And there's my second movement. And I'll raise my sieve track up 1 for the synergy boost. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this tile so I can get the sieve track all the way up. Those sieve cards are pretty useful. I'm gonna try for this tile to complete my 3x3 energy grid. Plus, I can complete the other goal card of having my sieve track all the way up. I'll move my sieve track up 1, and since it's near energy, I can go up 1 more, letting me take the last sieve cards. Your biomass patches are worth 1 metal each, or you may destroy any 3 meteorites. I have no meteorites out, so taking the biomass patches being worth 1 metal is the better option. I've done all 4 sieve cards, so I'm going to bring them right over here along with the goal cards so all my endgame scoring cards are together. Rotate and flip. Collect a meteorite from the planet. I don't have any meteorites out on the planet, but I should have had 7, but somewhere I missed a couple. You know, sometimes when you're really into your work, things happen and you forget to do things. I did that for the meteorites. I'll just go ahead and put 2 more meteorites out. That sounds about right. I'll go ahead and grab the 1 meteorite for my event card. I'll grab this tile and put it down here, triggering my rover. I'll teleport for 1 and 2 and collect those 2 meteorites. Since I can treat tech as energy during tile placement, I'm going to move up my rover again and move my rover 2 spaces. Rotate and flip. Rotate the space station to any depot. Since I know what tile I want, let's rotate the space station 1 and go right there. Let's put out that meteorite before I forget. Move my sieve track up all the way, completing that goal. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Completing the 3x3 grid of energy. The only thing I have left to complete is to cover up all the water on the planet. I'm able to push up a track by the energy, which is pretty much every track. So I'll push up the water, giving me the points. Rotate and flip again. Gain a synergy boost. I'll move up 2 on the biomass track, giving me another synergy boost. So because of that synergy boost, I'll move the rover track 1, giving me 3 movement. So that was 1, 2, and 3. I'll grab this tile so I can get to that water over there. It raises water up 2 because of the energy part of the tile. Rotate and flip. Raise sieve or tech track. My sieve track can't go any higher, so I guess I'm raising my tech track. Only 6 event cards left, which is 1 more full rotation of the space station. I'll put this tile here, which will push up my biomass, which lets me do a synergy boost, so I'll move water up 2. That'll give me another synergy boost, so I'll move my biomass up 1 more. Instead of getting the biomass patch, I'll use it as a synergy boost to move up the water 1 more space. I'm going to use the tech on the tile as energy to push the biomass up again. Rotate, flip. Push the sieve, biomass, or water track up 3, but do not gain the benefits. I'll just kick the water up. gonna put this tile right out here and then put out my meteorite. Water is at the max, and that's all I can do with the energy. Rotate and flip. Advanced biomass or sieve. Biomass it is. I can take a biomass token, and I think I'll go and place it right here. This tile will go right here. Water can't move up, but the rover can. It's 3 movement for the rover. 1, 2, 3, and grab the meteorite. Rotate, flip. Regress biomass or tech. I'll regress the tech. I'll take the little 2-space tile, put it here, place the meteorite, push up the rover, and then move my rover. 1, 2, and then teleport for 3, right on the rover spot. Taking the meteorite. Rotate, flip. Advanced rover or water track. Both are at max, so I can't do either, but I can move my rover 3. I'm gonna try something crazy. I'll put this tile here, then move my rovers. Rotate, flip, advanced biomass or tech. Biomass it is. I'll take this tile, slip it right in here, and move my rovers. Last turn. Rotate and flip. Gain a synergy bonus. That'll push up my biomass. Then grab this last tile. I'll sneak that in here, and then put out a meteorite. The energy tile is touching the rover, so I'll teleport my rover over for 1, 2, and 3. So I'll take the meteorite. Vent deck is complete, so let's see how I did. We'll start with the rows and columns. Each row and column have points for a complete row or column. $14 points for the columns. And 14 points for the rows. Next is the resource tracks. That's 5, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Life pods are 1 point each at the top, so 2 points. Meteorites are 1 point for every 3, so I have 11, which is 3 points. Civ cards for end of game. My biomass patches are worth 1 medal each. I have 5, so 5 points. Objectives. I've completed them all, so that's 15 points. The event cards count as points also. I had 15 plus green cards, so that's another 12 points. The target score is 60, so after you add everything up, my total was 95, which is over 15 points of the target score. So all stars have aligned because of you, Planeteer. So now that I have developed this unknown planet, let's see how well it operates.